Hei og velkommen tilbake til en fersk og rykende ny video her på kanalen. Hvis dere har sett hvor lang denne videoen her varer, så var den lenge. Men i dag så spiller vi No I Am Not Human fra start til slutt. No I'm Not Human er da et virus-outbreak, eller hva nå enn det er. Det er i hvert fall mennesker som kommer tilbake fra de døde, fra underverdenen. De kommer da opp til overflaten, og ikke nok med det, men sola er steikevarm. Så man må holde seg inne om dagen, så kan man gå ut om natta. Og for å overleve i denne verdenen her, så må det da være inne et sted hvor man da kan skygge for varme. Og hvor kan man gjøre det? Jo, i et hus. Så det vil komme masse forskjellige figurer til huset ditt og spørre om de kan overnatte der. Og da er det opp til deg som spilleren å velge om du vil ha dem inn eller ikke. Og det får dere se mye av i denne videoen her. Og hvis du stusser på noen av dem du har tatt inn, så kan du sjekke dem, for eksempel om de har da hvite, perfekte tenner. Du kan se på øynene dems om det er noe galt der. Sjekke under armhulene dems om de har hår under armhulene, som da er en faktor til at de da er en såkalt visitor, som det blir kalt av det spillet her. Hvis jeg kan basere det spillet her på noe, så baserer jeg det veldig på Uncanny Valley, som er en sånn internett ARG. Jeg trenger egentlig ikke å si så mye mer enn det, så vi hopper bare rett inn i videoen. Artstylen i det spillet her ser så bra ut. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Okay? Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. Okay. Er det liksom meg, eller? We went to the beach. Og der ligger det en kar. But it was way too high yesterday, so we took... Jeg klarte ikke å lese resten der. Men hvorfor ligger det en kar død der? Holy shit, for no bein, altså. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? I can't run down building. Bro har ikke på seg t-skjorte, jo. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. Damn. Og noen som banker på døra? Men er det noen andre ting jeg kan gjøre før jeg gjør det? Window. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food? Kanskje det? Hva kan man si? Loneliness and isolation. En helt egen øy. Er jeg edgy, eller er jeg depressed, liksom? Bilde av en katt. Bedroom. Wow. Jeg kan klikke rundt. Kan jeg legge meg? I can't sleep now. What if someone comes here looking for, hva? For shelter? What? Nope, I don't look that way, not anymore. Kan jeg dra den til siden? Nope, I don't look that way, not anymore. Hvorfor kan jeg ikke se den veien der, da? Hva er ute vinduet her, da? Your neighbor's house, standing alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Look like his family is asleep. En familie som sover. Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. Ok, så jeg kan ikke gå inn på kjøkkenet. Ikke the office. Ikke hall. Hva er det her, da? Storage room. Ok. Men her er det også et vindu. Oh, a few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appears to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Fulle folk bare chiller rett utenfor. Entrance view. Hello neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was, fine. Hvis folk spør meg hvordan livet går, så sier jeg at det går. Så vi sier same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you, okay? Something's real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun and that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it, not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. Punktum. Hadde ikke så mye å si til det. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Okay, I can look after myself. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Ok, vi er såpass chill og rolig at vi spør hvordan det går med familien. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Ok, den grei. I guess jeg hadde ikke noe å si på det. Han kommer på morgenen. Den grei, bas. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Men fy faen, for en god kompis han må ha, for at han liksom lar kompisen passe på kona og barnet. Da legger vi oss i senga. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. The burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Er det noe mer på TV-en? Nei, nå kan jeg ikke se mer på TV-en. Oi. Radio. To catch signals turn... Jeg driter i instructions. Ok, så jeg må swipe forbi til jeg finner et riktig signal. Hello? Hello, this is the emergency service. Dispatch, how can I help you? People, can you describe what you're seeing in the fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Ok, så jeg kan ikke få med alt. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one, he's not human. Ok, ikke menneske. Ok, så det var radioen. Kan jeg fortsette å bruke nå? Looks like it won't be picking up any more radio broadcast for today. Men nå kan jeg gå inn her. Et cross. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. Damn. Når faren min ikke bryr seg. Er det noe mer jeg kan klikke på her da? Den? Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Er det et leketøy? Det ser ut som en handlepose. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Pinner er det feteste leketøyet man har, altså. Skal jeg være ærlig. Kombucha save. Ok, så det er et save-system her. Kan jeg se ut vinduet? I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. I'd better take a peek at night. Ok, Bear Day, dag 1. Ok. Office, et bilde. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Er det bilde av mamma? Who is that? On the picture. Et magasin? One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Ok, det handla ikke om deg. Kitchen. Ja, det stemmer, han skulle være her. Men la oss se om vi kan gå inn noe annet sted. Storage room. Ingenting jeg kan klikke her i storage. Jo, der ja. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you wanna open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years, still can't make up my mind. Hva kan være i den boksen? Det vil jeg finne ut. Er det noe mer her? Phone, cigarettes. Ok, hvordan bruker jeg telefonen? Og jeg kan, hvis jeg bare skriver inn et nummer da, bare prøver det. Invalid. Da bryr jeg meg ikke om det. Damn, so it's all true, after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. And you have to remember to let other people in. Ok, jeg må gjøre det. Why would I let strangers into my house? Det er det jeg tenker. I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. It's strenuous? It's strenuous. Jeg kan ikke engelsk, okay? But don't worry about chatting with people that won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 118031. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Skal jeg ta bilde av det? Sånn, da har jeg bilde av telefonnummeret ditt. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a bear and get some sleep. Ok, så han puttet det inn i kjøleskapet mitt. Og en kakerlak. Kakerlak i kjøleskapet. Ok, men han her er jo en real one da. Han er villig å ta meg med til familien sin liksom, og bunkre down når den tid kommer. Så det er nice. Da vet vi at han er en real homie. Hvis ikke han er en visitor. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. Ok, men da tar jeg en øl da. Cracking up. World's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. Reduces energy to 0. Ha det bra, kompis. Takk for ølen din. Nå går jeg og legger meg. Kan jeg gå inn her nå? Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. Og det banka på. Ok. Men før vi går og ser, så... In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blaze through the window, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Ok. Ja vel. Nei. Jeg kan ikke gå inn i the kitchen. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Ok, så de bare chiller da. Sånn som ungdommen gjør. Chiller og relaxer. På lakseren. Og nummeret ble skrevet ned. Ja, men da trenger jeg jo ikke å tenke på å ta bilder av nummeret hans. Hva her da? There's a deadly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Ja, det er sykt altså, at fulle folk bare chiller liksom på gata rett utenfor. Det syns nå jeg da. Entrance view. Oh, er det en voksen dame eller en liten jente? Hi! Åja. Skal vi prøve stemmer og sånt her?
Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's a lot of strange people out here tonight.
What's your dad's name? Tell me something about your dad. Kan dette være dattera til naboen vår?
You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ, for et smil! How did you get here in one piece? Are you afraid of visitors?
I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too? I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me.
Når jeg prater på den måten her, så føler jeg meg liksom som... Så føler jeg meg som en av de i engelskklassen på barneskolen som liksom lata som skikkelig bare sånn dro opp en britisk aksang og bare prata engelsk og trodde at den var det shit liksom. Selv om ikke jeg gjorde en britisk aksang nå, men jeg bare føler meg som en sånn kid på måten jeg prater engelsk til vanlig også. I'll get your dad for you, good luck, have a good day. I'll get your dad for you, good luck.
Thanks, you too. I wanna go home, it's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll a dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye.
Og der kom faren jo. Det banker på igjen. Excuse me. Dette er den lengste karen noensinne. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but det er Obama. My fellow American. They kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, I just... life is shitty sometimes, you know. So, what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? You sure you won't make any trouble? Vi tar den. What do you consider trouble? Det andre er sånn, are you a visitor? Da kan jo visitoren bare si, nei, jeg er ikke en sånn en. Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? Why do you think it'll be any different here? Ok, vi drar den, for den er liksom... Karen state av hva han sa der nå. Jeg trenger ikke noen begrunnelse. Hvorfor tror Karen at det kan bli annerledes her? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for a sun to take my skin? No, I think I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get somewhere lucky else. And if I have an ounce of luck left this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete asshole. Damn, du virker jævla høy da. Okay, come in. Oi, det her er et smirk som bare en Roblox-mor kan elske. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hell of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Da er han inne da. He's in. Jeg liker virkelig tonen til det spillet her, hvor du bare blir kastet rett inn i det. Det virker jævla fett. Så håper jeg også at liksom engelsken min går an å høre på, og at dere bare kan sitte tilbake og chillaxe. Jeg vet ikke om det er noen jumpscares eller noe sånt som skjer gjennom det spillet her, så mest tenkelig så får dere bare skvette med meg. Men nå er det noen andre som banker på. Oi, du hadde en rar skulder. Men nå skal ikke jeg si noe. Det kan være en sykdom. Hva slags stemme skal du få? Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? How'd you end up here? Hva er det du gjør her ute da? Hvis du har ikke du et hjem? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. Suspicious. Skulle man ikke tro at visitors skulle heller ha drept? So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. Okay, come in. Thank you. Haha. Thanks so much. Seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. Okay, kan jeg bare vente her I stedet for å gå inn og ut? Oh, hvorfor ser hun så pissredd ut? Altså, hun kan gråte. Men han der ser ut som han slår kona si, liksom. Under den skjorta her så det en wife beater. There, much better. Oh, howdy! My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. Does my house look like a safe place to you? What if you're trouble? What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go and look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted, though. She needs a little rest. Can we stay for just a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Why are you so tired? Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can, honey. Will you say something? Hun sa ingenting. She's just really tired, I'm sorry. But maybe we can all talk together another day if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me, I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Skal vi gjøre det? Hun virker jo redd. Come in. Ok, vi bare prøver. Why are you just standing there? Come on, honey. The nice man invited us in. She's just feeling a bit shy, that's all. Right, sweetie? We'll get you rested up and back to your normal self soon. Ok, liten raring han der. Ok, kommer ikke noen flere nå? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Ok, men da var det vel ikke noe mer for meg enn å gå og legge meg. For jeg kan vel ta og se ut vinduet igjen, men det spiller jo ikke noen rolle, for det jo bare det samme som I sted. Ja. Ok. Gå inn I bedroom. Kan jeg åpne persiener nå? Nei, det kan jeg ikke. Jeg kan ikke gå inn der, da legger vi oss. Jeg må gi han der en nerdestemme, ass.
Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the numbers of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to, just a moment, our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contacts at all costs.
Det radioen?
Avoid contacts at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm And don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors.
Så hvis man har perfekte hvite tenner naturlig, da du fucked da. Da skyter jeg deg I hvert fall. Jeg har ikke helt perfekte hvite tenner. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with Forrest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 720602 and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. Forrest, delicious relaxation right at home. Ok, så vi kan bestille mat. Ok, han så litt mer normal ut når han satt her inne. Kan jeg snakke med han nå? Hvilke stemme ga jeg han karen her da? Yes. Was there something you wanted? Ok, jeg ga han den half-assed Obama-stemmen. Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chains of catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Men jeg kan teste deg. What do you want to get to check? You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Det ikke hvite tenner, det litt gule tenner. Men hvis han karen her take in the smoke, hvis han liksom røyker, så det jo ikke så uvanlig for folk som røyker å ha litt gule tenner. Men spørs om de som developer det spillet her tenkte på det. Men jeg velger å gå med det jeg vet at tenner kan bli gule av å røyke, så håper jeg de som har lagd det spillet her liksom skjønner litt mer av hva du gjør med kroppen din liksom kan gjøre med kroppen. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Pull out a gun? Okay. Well, shit. Look at you waving that boomstick around. Shoot if you want, you fucking nutcase. Just know that this is bullshit. Et vanskelig valg. Litt eplekake kanskje kan få meg til å tenke riktig. Hear them out. You know what? Go fuck yourself. I'm sick of you breathing down my neck. Så da bare lar vi han være I fred. Nå har vi brukt opp en energi. Vi kan bruke telefonen. Skal vi ringe naboen? Vi ringer naboen. Han jo en ekte G, så jeg må passe på han. Sørge for at alt sammen bra med han. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people into? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? How would you sort out the issue with food? Ok, jeg må vite om det noen flere signs. If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? You taking in people too? Yeah, I have two. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option. So we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Okay. Got any questions? Ok, nei, men food driter jeg. Vi har fått Forrest nå, så vi kan bestille mat, og så har jeg eplekake. Så jeg har egentlig det jeg vil ha, altså. Jeg good. 72602. Hello, you reached Forrest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Ja, hvorfor ikke? 1 can of coffee, please. Actually, I've changed my mind. 2 cans of Energeca, please. Ok, vi tar det. Det var energi. Jeg vet den andre var kaffe, men energidrikker pleier å ha mer koffein I seg enn det kaffe har igjen, liksom. Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please accept your delivery tomorrow night. Ok, ja, det stemmer det for å komme på natta, for det jo da det kommer. Ok, ingen her. Oi. Hva var det her? I need to check myself. Vent, jeg kan sjekke meg selv? Kan jeg bli en sånn? Eller det spillet som prøver å fucke med meg office? Det var ingen her. Kitchen. Okay, de bare står på kjøkkenet. Come on, baby. Don't pout. Why were you guys out on the street? We were on our way to visit my darling wife's mother. Realized just in time that we weren't gonna make it on our own, and well, stumbled upon your place. Thanks again for letting us stay, by the way. Baby, don't pout. Okay. I need to test you. Oh yes, of course. Just please don't trouble my darling wife. She's exhausted. Okay, vi får prøve da. To protect the ones you love, sometimes you gotta sink your teeth into life. Haha. De ikke helt hvite, og de ikke perfekte. Når jeg tenker perfekte hvite tenner, så det liksom, de ser 10 ut av 10 ut, liksom. You understand how things are out there. My teeth aren't perfect, but it is what it is. They teased me about them in school too. And where are those bullies now? Du har drept them. Probably rotting in some alley, beaten to death by the same kind of monsters they once were. Jeg liker ikke hvordan han karen her med kona si. Jeg bare lar det være. Hun ser jo ikke glad ut i det hele tatt. Men det skal være en til, skal det ikke det? Storage room? Oh, Jesus. I hope all this ends soon. Jeg husker hvordan stemmen hennes var, sånn nesten. How did you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I just got fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek. Quite and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate laying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lay down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Ok, men nå har jeg pratet med alle her inne. Skal jeg nå legge meg? Det det som greia? Hva står her da? Cucumber day. Hadde ikke jeg noen cucumbers i kjøleskapet? Jeg kan ikke spise dem, men det cucumber day. Oh, hell no, I can't eat this shit. Men da går vi og legger oss da. Ny dag. En ny kveld det vel. Hi, for rest delivery here. I didn't think deliveries were still running. I know I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging the heavy stuff around. 20 liter med vann, og så skal det liksom gå rundt og bære det med andre liksom matvarer og sånt. Det blir tungt etter hvert altså. Anyway, sorry I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Yeah, sure. Takk dude. Received 2 Energeca. Have a good day. I mean night. Still not used to that. Okay. Jeg liker den der. Order something from forest. Kanskje jeg kan sjekke vinduene? Kanskje jeg skal gjøre det? You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Ja, men så koselig. Det viktig å gripe de små mulighetene man har før det for sent. Oh, the bodies of the teenagers are laying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Oi, de bare daua. Noe som der ute må ha drept de unge. Jeg var ikke klar for det der. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Jesus, se på han karen her da. Hæ? Så han her har bare tatt kontroll over kroppen til noen. Han har drept noen og tatt huden deres. Ok, hvem på døra? Og han her karen her, han kan jeg gi en stemme til. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own damn head instead? Okay, jeg vil være litt rasshøl. Sorry about all the banging. It's just, you wouldn't believe what I saw digging that last hole. Folks are dropping like flies lately, but no one's around to bury them. They just leave them where they fall. Sun'll basically cremate them all anyway. Did you see something out there? Did you just walk off the job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyway. Folks stopped caring about proper send-offs, I tell ya. Sun will cremate the corpses anyway, and these nights, they're too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us, just like we nurture it. Oi, det var deep. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it. I'm done. Er det noen skjuler? Møre sånn? Ok, kom inn da. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. Vet ikke om jeg stoler på en karen her. Jeg har latt veldig mange folk komme inn akkurat nå. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and the Leo are in the 5th house. I see it also clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typically Leo, am I right? Nei. You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Thanks for dumping all that on my already troubled mind. Okay, vi tar den da. There are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? Jeg kan få inn? Okay, sure. Ah, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. Nice. Oi, det var litt mer heavy banking enn det har vært før. Ok, han står der ute fortsatt. Jesus fucking Christ. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you've been seeing how gnarly things out here. What the hell is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. Zombies? Dude, I knew it. Bro, can you like totally count on me for what comes next? I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We dealing with the classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And is it like brain virus? Blah. Or are they just freaky undead dudes? Trust me, dude, the answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got a shotgun or like grenades? We're gonna need hella firepower to make it through this one. And food, man, like loads of food. What the hell are you even saying? Do you really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man. Harsh and mellows with all the doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than the books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Jesus, okay, kom in da. Yo, I appreciate it, my man. Dap up. Man, this might be the raddest thing that happened to me, like, ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. For en kar, ass. Ok, jeg tror vi går og legger oss. Og så ser vi hva som skjer på morgenkvisten. Smells like someone died today.
Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalies heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Early days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identifying visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 20,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline 000451. Help us help you, support FEMA, and join the fight against the visitors. Ok, så vi har et nummer vi kan ringe. Radio. Have your eyes become red, your teeth white? Have dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Jeg vet ikke om jeg tror på sånt, ass. Ok, det noen her inne nå? Nei, han død? Han døde? I need to test you. Fine, go on, check, I'm wide open, turn inside out. Long ago, ok. Men han var en sånn gravedigger, så hendene hans mest tenkelig dirty, så da tar vi tenna. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. Ok, han ikke perfekte tenner. Those white ones are mine. Fair and square. Those shiny ones? Well, let's just say I found them. Would have been waste down there. Anyway, look, ta-da! They came in handy. Okay, men la det liv ved deg alone.
Honey here isn't all that great with directions. If we can't find someone to help us, then it'll probably be a day or a 2-day trip. And that's after we've gotten lost a few times figuring out which way we're meant to be going. Ha! Right, honey? If someone can give us a ride through that, then it's a couple hours tops.
The timing is all over the place.
I just don't remember how to get where they're and my wife's such a silly goose when it comes to directions. But that's fine. All that matters is that we're moving forward, right, honey? Who knows, maybe we'll get there in a week. Ha ha ha.
Okay, jeg liker ikke han karen. Men hun her? Want a reading? How do you know so much about me?
What a silly thing to you to say. I'm not the one who knows. I am simply a vessel. The stars speak through me.
Hun gæren.
The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not to say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say. If Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors.
Jeg må teste.
Oh, darling, I knew your energy would resist, but let us do your test. I shall see right through you anyway.
Hun kan jo ha litt dirty hender, men vi ser på tennene hennes.
Well, take a look.
Det perfekte tenner. Det vil jeg si perfekte tenner. Og hun ser ikke ut som en person som har perfekte tenner.
Our inner cosmos is reflected in the eyes, not the teeth. What do you hope to find there? Pull out the gun. You wish to shoot me because of my teeth. Surely you can sense it's not me. No, Mars and Venus are simply a quarrel.
Mars and Venus are simply a quarrel. A quarrel betyr vel at man ikke kommer til en enighet. Shoot her.
If you kill me, you'll be doomed to...
Der, ja. Å, nei, misidentify a visitor. Faen, hvordan skulle jeg ha visst? Fuck. Dere så det der. Jeg har ikke noe mer energi, faen. Han chiller på badet. Fucker du med meg nå? Sup, dude? What are you doing before the catalysm? Bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging with the homies, but now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic, commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shot saying, now's not the time for fun, this is a crisis. Man, screw that bore. Fun never ends in Fun Town. Booyah! Ok, vet du hva, jeg tror jeg tar en sånn energidrikke. For jeg testet tenna hennes. Og jeg har ikke testet hans, vet jeg I hvert fall. Family Day. Jeg må ringe naboen. Det kommer jeg på nå. Vi tester en sånn energidrikke. Sånn gir meg 2 mer energi. Ok, men da tar vi 2 da. Før vi ringer så tror jeg at jeg bare... Wait, you're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay, I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Jeg skyter deg. Not on my watch. Identify a visitor and take action. Jeg bare gikk ut ifra at denne personen her ikke ser ut som noen som har så bra tenner. Dessverre. Hvis jeg, ikke for å offende noen her ute, men jeg bare, min intuition sa det. Min intuition sa det også med forrige. Faen, jeg vet da, faen mann. Min egen insecurity kommer til å ta meg. Og jeg tror det er det som er målet med det spillet her. Du må tenke over grundig hva du virkelig vil gjøre. Og hva skjer her nede da? Det er en hatch eller noe sånt der. Jeg ser det, for det er ikke bare en random list som ligger til vanlig. Ok, vi prøver oss på Random Man. What's up, dude? Like no worries at all. I got you, homie. Teeth. Ha, check it. Det er ikke perfekte tenner. Teeth like totally look like I grew up chewing corn, not cereal, right? But bro, these chompers popped a little bottle with them once, man. Man, wild, totally almost bit on my tongue, but the bears kept flowing, bro. Come on, man, just like to blaze it, you know. Jesus, han ser jo ut som fuckings Daniel Larsen. Jo, men la oss ringe naboen. Jeg lurer på hvordan det går med naboen. 118-031. Så får vi se om han plukker opp telefonen. Hey neighbor, you saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem to be too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? Who killed them? Be careful, hang up. Is your daughter okay? With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Be careful. Jeg bryr meg ikke om hvem som drepte dem, for det er noe der ute. Thanks. You take care too. Det kan jo være den tingen vi så liksom. Han mannen som sto og tittet på oss. Vi prøver oss på New Forest igjen. Forest, og så prøve å se om vi kan ordre noe. Hey, you've reached the Forest food delivery. I'm sorry, we can't accept your order right now. You already have a delivery logged in our system. Due to unexpected demand, we have been forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you'd still like to place an order, please try calling again another time. Thank you. Jeg tror ikke jeg trenger å ringe de andre numrene der. Ikke enda I hvert fall. Han var vel død. Faen. Han var jeg sikker på. Han kan jo bare være fucka, liksom. Forhåpentligvis så er det ingen andre som dør I løpet av natta. Faen. Vi legger oss. Og det var tung banking. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base? Okay, men det så mange ved plassen hans. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are laying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they show up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was laying to rot out there. Jeg merker det blir veldig mye lesing. Jeg håper ikke dere har noe mot det. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Ja, fy faen, jeg håper de tar han, altså. Jesus, faen. Oi, snakk om the creepy man. Howdy, what do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. I've got a gun. I don't need anything from you. No. You don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. Jeg vet ikke om jeg likte han karen der. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you help us? What do you want from me? I want you to let me in so I can get some sleep. I'm dead on my feet. I used to have 5 kids. This hair is the last one. Jesus! I don't know where to even start looking for them. I just want to get some decent shut-eye. Are your kids dead? Det er kanskje ikke den mor vil høre. I don't know, maybe their father took them? I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we've fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. Okay, come in. We'll be out here by tomorrow, I promise. Jeg vet ikke om dette var et bra valg av meg. Hva er det her for hodebygning?
So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversations with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open it?
Må jeg få med oss slutten på boka?
It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might truly fade away. So very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another? Or are we the ones? The one who dreams? It's an interesting line. I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insight to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination.
Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Da går vi og legger oss. Jeg lurer på om noen kommer til å dø i natt. Vi får se. Det kommer vel opp den teksten. Ingen?
Good afternoon. Here's the news. Jeg fikk energi. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Disse er sjuke i huet. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Ok. Radio? Det er radiotid. Ok, vi må den veien her. Jeg kan vel kjapt se om tekst begynner å bli bra. Kan jeg ikke det? Det er vel helt i enden her. Og jeg kan endre på de frekvensen. Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science, and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of these documents? There was mountains of information in there. Damn it, I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth, Han skulle si motherfucker, det vet jeg. Jeg kan sånn slemmespråk. Er det noen her? Det er ingen her. Er det noen i office? Det er noen i office. Ok, det er moren, og så er det han duden her. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Skal vi se øya hans da? Ok, jeg tror ikke det er noe galt med øya hans, for det er bare øyefargen hans. You okay? How's the kid? He's tired like me. He's shy around new people too, so he's being extra clingy. Det er en alien. Sorry, altså, men sønnen din er en fuckings alien. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all of this. But it's too late to change any of that now. I need to test. Jeg må teste deg. Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. Eyes. Look then. Okay. Jeg ser ikke noe problemer. Kanskje litt her, det er sånn, litt sånn spot i spot. Og så øyepupillen din kan være litt rar. See those huge bags? Well, that's what sleep deprivation does to you. Pull out the gun. Nei, okay. Jeg tester en gang. I need to test you. Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. La oss se på hendene. Nei, tennene dine. dette perfekte tenner? De jo ikke helt hvite, de litt sånn gulstained her. You know, I've never used to care about them much. I just don't have the time, but now I regret that. Okay, vet du hva? Jeg tror ikke, du sa du skulle gå etter dagen. Kitchen. De her fortsatt. Come on, baby, don't pout. I thought you were leaving tonight. That was the plan, but my silly little wife here took 3 whole hours getting ready. It's too late to leave now. We'll have to go later. Sorry about that. We'll be quicker next time, don't worry. I'll make sure little Miss Slowpoke doesn't hold up again. Ha ha ha. Unless we're being too much of an imposition, you'd tell us, right? Jeg liker ikke hvordan han karen her I det hele tatt. Det noe med han som bare får meg lyst til å egentlig banke driten ut av han. Skal bare se på Daniel Larson da. Sup, dude? So, what did you do for work? Work? Only suckers work, dude. I was out there living. You get me? Saw this movie once. The main guy straight up me. Tell me, do factory dudes look happy? Hell nah. I threw parties, man. Met rad new homies. That's real living. Like, I guess was a warehouse manager once. Delivery joint folks set me up, you know? You're a slacker then. Hey, yo, chill. If you're jealous, then just say so, my dude. I get it. Not everyone starts life on easy mode. That's just the way it is. Okay, sure. La oss ringe naboen. 118-031. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all of this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then... one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Good thing they didn't take your daughter. Who are FEMA anyway? Where did they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to safe place. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards as much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Take care. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA? So many questions, and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. Faen, jeg gjør det, ass. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Hvis noe skjer med den familien, så skal jeg ta vare på den datteren. Han var villig til å ta vare på meg, og da føler jeg at jeg må gjøre det samme. Dette mitt mål, og det å ta vare på hans familie, for han var villig til å ta vare på meg, som om jeg var familie. Ok, vi legger oss. Det bankes på. Vi ser. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now shaded blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burned it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're so overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. What the fuck, man? Oi, der han jo. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Vi åpner døra. Oi, I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials, if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA headquarters. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests, so we can make sure everything's above board, then we'll send them back. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. Just take one person and be on our way. Ok, de skulle uansett dra, så kanskje få møte barna sine eller noe sånt der. Eller mannen. Men jeg vet fra liksom spill som liksom putter inn sånne organisasjoner og sånt, det aldri bra. Liksom Left 4 Dead også, hvis man kan Lauren i Left 4 Dead, så det liksom, det Sida det heter, den organisasjonen som der, som liksom skal ta vare på menneskene. De ender jo bare opp med å drepe alt og alle av mennesker, uansett. Hello, oh, here. Lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have a room for us? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We know where things were headed even before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's gonna actually explode. What are you going to do next? Aren't you tired of carrying her around? What are you going to do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more comfortable. Then we will create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. Okay, come in. Thank you. Help me bring her in. I think our parents' deaths worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it a little while we're here. Kommer de folka til å gå? De som jeg hadde der inne? Eller han mannen med kona si? Kommer de til å live I natt? Åh, nei.
Hi, let me in.
What happened?
My dad killed my daddy.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. They were just sitting with my daddy in the kitchen, and then they did something, and then they set the house on fire. When I ran away, I could hear them. They're laughing.
Oh, come in.
I don't. There's no place for me. That couple is here. But I only want to sit in that spot. That's where Daddy used to sit. I want to see my daddy.
Jeg kaster dem ut.
Daddy!
Det paret der, de skulle ut uansett, så jeg kaster dem ut. Knocking. Oi, katt! Han karen kom, leste boka og sa, katt, du må slippe den inn.
Hi, you open or not?
Do you know the bald man?
Too many questions. Yes, I know.
How did you find my house?
See, city? Live there. Saw your house, walked over here. Not hot hair.
Did someone send you here?
Don't think so. Why matter?
I don't think you're a human.
So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ballerina. Well, you decide what we do.
Okay, come in da, sure.
Poor dancer, freezing cold, so sad. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates cold.
Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay, da legger vi oss. Jeg lurer på om noen kommer til å dø I natt. Oh, smells like someone died tonight. Fuck.
Good afternoon. You're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures, effective immediately. A full quarantine will be informed across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay with your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure, hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day.
Men det også, å liksom ikke ha hår under armhulene, det jo en vanlig ting. Jeg vet jo mange folk shaver under armhulene, så det vel også sykdommer som gjør at du ikke kan gro hår under armhulene. Ikke det liksom en ting? Oi, basement? Fuck, vi går ned. Nå det jo åpent. Men her var det jo ingen jo, what? Masse poteter da, herregud. Ok, men da går vi opp igjen da. Da vet vi at vi har en kjeller. Det katten? Jesus fucking Christ. Meow, meow. Pet the cat. You reached out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Det var en freaky katt, man. Jeg liker den katten her. Meow. Pick up the cat. Meow, meow. Vi beste venner for livet, du og meg. Du ville ned, du. Tilbake der da. Nei, det var han som dabba også. Shit. Fuck. Ok, men hva skjer hvis vi prøver å ringe naboen nå? Nei, ok, så klart ikke. Ok, hva med Forest? Det noe spennende her da? 602. Og nå kan jeg få litt ting her. 1 jar of kombucha, please. Ok, den var for save, men den har jeg ikke brukt opp. 2 cans of cat food, please. 1 can of coffee. Jeg føler ikke at jeg trenger mer energi foreløpig. Men hva med 2 cans of coffee? Nei, 2 cans of cat food. Kitchen. Ok, det er dattera.
I want my mommy.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know. They came in and started talking and Dad said they were wrong when they said Daddy? Daddy!
Okay, just rest for now. The girl calls out for her father non-stop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. Jeg skjønner den, altså. Det er bare å se foreldrene dine bare bli svopa, liksom. Eller i hvert fall faren. Vi prøver å teste en gang til, da. Vi kan sjekke armpits. Well, aren't you something? Ok, her er det hår. Jeg tror ikke den personen her er en entity. Nei, en visitor. Ok, nå er vi et stykke inn i videoen, så jeg vil bare gjøre en test. Hvis dere går ned i kommentarseksjonen og skriver det ordet her, så vet jeg at dere har sett hele veien hit. Hvem var det vi hadde her? Det er 3 her. Hvorfor brukte jeg det på han? Jesus fucking Christ. Ok, vi tar det på her.
Kitty, is here. What more you need?
I need to test you.
Test me? Yes, be sure of something.
Eyes.
And now the most interesting part. I have things written in pupils, see?
Ja, hun er en entity.
Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So how it feels?
Som dette?
Don't like the red blood?
Nei.
You spill much every hour, every day, yet fan it, you do not?
Nei, for du er ikke menneske.
Yes or no?
Nei.
That what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiot.
Yes! Holy shit, man blæste henne rett inn der, jo. What the fuck? Vi tok en til.
I just need to gather my strength if only someone would lend me some.
How's your sister doing?
I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't even find it in herself to stand up, or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest for a bit.
Jeg vil teste deg. Tenner, øyer, hender. Hun røyker, så tenner vil ikke være en viable måte for meg å se det. Hender, du kan jo få flekker på fingrene dine av å røyke også, så det trenger ikke å være helt accurate. Øyer er vel kanskje det beste å gå for, eller armpits. Igjen, hun er dame, det kan hende at hun shaver, for eksempel. Vi prøver øyer.
Yeah, my sister cries a lot, but her eyes are still really similar. They're not red, is what I mean.
Ok, øynene dine ser greie ut.
Maybe she's already cried every tear she can.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone, okay.
This is the end.
How are you holding up?
I feel like there's a blanket of chains draped over my entire body. It's also very, very heavy. And it's weighing me down. I want to take it off.
Jeg tror jeg er fornøyd med de jeg har nå. Vi blæste hun. De er 2 stoler jeg på. Jeg stoler også på han karen der. Og jeg stoler på henne. Jeg stoler på henne. Children's Day. Det er fucked up da at hun kommer hit på Children's Day. Ok, vi legger oss. Jeg er våken.
You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house. Oh, very soon.
Aha. Jeg kan tenke. Hva skjer her da? Oi.
You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burned black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor.
Driver han og truer meg nå? Han der random visitor faen-karen? Han må jo... han er skummel, ass. Han vet jeg ikke kødder, liksom.
I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry. It won't take long.
What about the last inspection?
The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effect more thoroughly, we need to take someone else from your household.
Ok, jeg synes det er rart at ikke hun... Men hun skulle jo stikke uansett. Fine, if there's no other way.
Don't worry. The procedures are demanding, yes?
but we allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. Ok, de tok han. Kan de ta dattera til naboen? For da begynner jeg å throwe hender, liksom.
So, you're still holed up here, I see.
Ja, faen, ansiktet der, altså. Det er bare et ansikt en mor kan elske.
What do you think of that guy? The one in the suit?
He's just doing his job.
Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order? Or should we take matters into our own hands?
I'm doing what I can.
And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone?
I am not alone.
Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean? Yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting.
Oi, det er en trussel. Oh, yes! New, Forest karen.
Just passed the screenings. They checked all the signs, decided I'm human and...
Oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about the whole shit show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Being alone isn't that bad. Yeah, sure. You're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, I've got an order here to deliver to you. Ready to take it? Fuck it, jeg må det. Bro, jeg vet hvor den er å være alene, ass. For den karakteren her er mad depressed. Kattemat til kattepus. Oi, det banker på. Førsteinntrykket er ikke det beste. Han er det er Jeffrey Dahmer.
Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you?
Trust me? With what exactly? No, I'm not with FEMA.
Oh, good. That means I can trust you.
Oi, for Carmen bare smiler litt.
You see, it's standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They're required to. So if you're not with them, you must be telling the truth. Which means I can share something big with you.
What are you talking about?
Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging. Proof the moon landing was fake. Government mind control through fast food, yes really, and finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science.
Bro, han er en sånn... Hva faen heter det? Konspirasjonsteoretiker. Han kan komme inn.
I knew I could trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told.
Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here?
I just let people in.
Excuse me, did you say just let people in? Are you some kind of volunteer running a shelter for the homeless? I'm sorry, but I refuse to occupy any valuable square footage without paying my fair share.
Pay what you want if you feel you have to.
Excuse me, do I look like I need a favor?
Får begynne å mogge litt.
Unbelievable to think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at the good money. Fine, we'll settle this properly later with a full legal contract.
Okay, kom inn da.
Well, actually, you already got a lodger there, a mustache guy with glasses. Are you aware that this individual is a flagrant lawbreaker? Do Article 2848 and 7.3 of the Constitution mean nothing to you?
I'll kick them out. Kom inn. Nei, har jeg lyst på konspirasjonsteoretiker, eller han karen er konspirasjonsteoretiker, og han må gå?
The most sensible choice. We'll discuss the rental terms in full detail later.
Jeg liker stemmen jeg ga han, så jeg vil beholde han litt til. Det blir ikke noe mer nå. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Da stikker vi og legger oss. Og ingen daua.
Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors.
Så man kan ta bilder av dem, og se om det er noe rart med dem. Det er litt funky. Det skal vel gå an å finne ganske fort, skal det ikke det? Eller blar jeg ganske fort nå, for å få til noe tekst? This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51 reports of explosions. Unit 328 reporting. Code 60 mass civilian casualties. Officers down. Ok, så det noen som blæster løs her. This is 28-8 code 451 requesting MERN team for body disposal. Okay. Acknowledged, initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Okay, så det ser ikke ut som at det går helt bra for folk der ute. Just needs to gather my strength if only someone would lend me some. What are you going to do next? Good question. My husband should be coming for us soon. I hope he can find us a safe place to stay. Somewhere we can wait out the visitors' attack and the sun's heat. He said places like that exist, and he also said the sun isn't exploding. That if it was, we'd all be wiped out in less than 10 minutes. For at lyset fra sola treffer jorda, så tar det vel 8 minutter, tror jeg. Ok, jeg stoler på de to.
What a world.
What now?
Isn't it obvious? We've yet to finalize an appropriate rental agreement.
And how do I do that exactly?
Do you mean to tell me you don't even have the requisite paperwork on hand? Then I suggest you find a notary and procure them. Tisk, honestly.
Are you kidding me? Where am I supposed to find a notary now?
You know how to use a map, don't you? This isn't complicated. Then again, I must insist you use sir and address me with due respect,
Just fuck off already.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You could at least pretend to be cooperative,
Ok, jeg tror jeg tester deg.
Been watching TV, have we? But into that whole visitors thing, have we? Fine, do your test, but I know my rights. Just test your teeth. Maybe you'd like to see if there's any leftovers you can scavenge while you're in there.
Og det perfekte tenner.
Well, happy now, are we? Or are you going to commit premeditated murder?
Premeditated murder, because
I brush my teeth,
Vi gjør en test til. Vi tar hender.
My hands for what?
Hendene var ikke skittende.
Actually, a smattering of untrimmed nails cannot fully prove anything, can it?
Ok, vi legger oss. Der banker det noen på døra allerede. Kattepussen sover. Ja, de kanskje ikke sover da, men driver da. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. She drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Det litt interessant å se hvordan verden rundt det bare skjer liksom. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who try to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Det er så sjukt spill. Det litt sånn, det fucker litt med hodet mitt liksom. Det er så mye som, jeg vet ikke hvem jeg skal stole på. Jeg har faktisk ikke sjekket meg selv om jeg turner. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors desperate for shelter. But it seems no one is willing to let them in. Witness the beginning of the end. Oi, faen, det brenner I byen. Jesus. Det ingenting som skal skje I natt?
Tomorrow.
Any word from your husband? I haven't heard from him at all. He hasn't called or come to find us for some reason. Could something have happened to him, or perhaps he ran into trouble? Could you give him a call if it's not too much trouble? The numbers? 882-418. Jeg har glemt nummeret hennes allerede. Ja, twins husband. Ok, 882-418. Vi prøver også å se hva som skjer. Yeah, who's this? Your wife and her sister are with me. You sound like you're trying to demand a ransom. I'm afraid I don't have anything left to give. And soon there won't be anyone left either. What do you mean? What's wrong? I just can't take it anymore. The sun, the visitors, it's all terrifying. I feel paralyzed. I just want it to end. There's only one way out. Do you understand? Please tell her I love her. Actually, don't say anything. Just make sure she doesn't come looking. I don't want her to know what I didn't take her with me. Oh, faen. Thank you for calling and for listening. Goodbye. Oh, damn. Du skal ikke bare gjøre det her, bro. Kona di venter på deg, ass. Prøv å ringe igjen, da. Jesus fucking Christ. Hva faen skal vi gjøre? Feed the cat some canned food? Faen, det stemmer det. Ta litt canned food. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Oi, you're a fluffy master. Feed the cat. Fuck yeah. Jeg feeda katten. Skal vi se, snakke til hun da. I want my mommy. How are you holding up? Do you like it here? It's okay here, but I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Maybe later. It's being renovated. Not anytime soon. Your house burned down. Jeg må bare være ærlig med henne. That is okay, right? What about my room? Did that also burn down? Is there anyone else left? You saw what happened, right? Jeg trenger ikke å minne henne på det. Hun coper med hele greia. Hun et lite barn, liksom. Du får bare bli her for nå. I'm not going anywhere without daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I was running away, but I saw him. Vi lever I en fucked up verden, altså.
What a world.
Can't you just let this go?
Absolutely not. You're legally required to finalize the rental agreement.
But I've got nothing to finalize with it.
Unfortunate. I fear this might constitute a violation of Article 131.
Do you ever get tired of quoting laws?
No, I'm not tired of referring to the law or the Constitution. I know my rights. Just because you choose to be ignorant doesn't mean no one else is entitled to them. And might I remind you, you're to address me properly from now on. Honestly, when will you learn?
Fuck det da. Fuck you, man. Jeg skal se om jeg kan bestille noe ting. 2602. Hello, sorry, we can... fuck. Ok, da funker ikke det. Vet du hva, vi sjekker oss selv. Vi sjekker øya mine. De ser veldig bra ut. Check a person for visitor signs for the first time. Jeg har jo gjort det tidligere. Dette jo ikke første gangen jeg gjør det. Eyes look fine. Not red, nothing they can pin on me. I need to test you. Jeg vil bare teste henne for å være selv. Vi sjekker øya hennes. My sister and I have similar eyes. Du litt rød her, og så litt rød der, men det trenger ikke å være et tegn, altså. Du har jo gråtet som faen. This is the end. Ok, jeg prøver igjen. Jeg vil sjekke hendene hennes. My sister helps me. Honestly, det der kan jo bare være noe annet. Fingerneglene hennes og sånt ikke skittende. Så jeg stoler på henne. Det ingen her, nei. Jeg fortsatt litt usikker på han karen her. Hun her vil jeg stole... Jeg vil like å stole på henne. Men jeg føler kanskje jeg må sjekke henne. Hvis man har mulighet til å bli syk etter hvert. La oss titte ut igjen. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Deep, 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 deep. Oh, on the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Fy faen, det der en krigshelt, altså. Han liksom sjefen selv. Det noe mer ute vinduet her, da? Der har noen hengt seg, ja. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me. Was he robbed? Or did FEMA take his family?" Your mind races, but there's no answer. Only guesses. Hva kan man si? Kan være alt. Hvor katta nå? Katta chiller her nå. Hello, you have a beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here in the city. Everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. What's so beautiful about this place? The silence, the emptiness, it's so still out here. Jeg vil gjerne lisp. I fever trapped the streets no longer cool as the night falls. I'd be a shiver either way. Alas, it's the route, you see. Each morning I wake up, I lie and I wonder if I live to see the next. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one full gulp. I don't belong in the panic, where life struggles against the currents. How did you get gangrene? Hva gangrene på norsk? Jeg vet det I hvert fall liksom det stopper blodomløp og går rundt I deler av kroppen. Men jeg usikker på om det kan spre seg, for det vel bakterievirus. Jeg litt usikker, så vi spør hvordan han fikk det. A fair question, for now. I shall say this. I once lived with a girl I adored. She changed every day, little by little, and oh, it was beautiful. Until the others came, and well, I trust you can summarize the rest. Now I stand here before you, all alone. Come in. It truly is quiet there, any place I've been. I do not yet know if you see beauty as I do, but tell me, the bodies, do you cast them away into the great night? Keep mine when the time comes. Ok, skal jeg bare beholde kroppen din, liksom? Ok, han henger der fortsatt. Bare se at han Ikke stikker.
Howdy, y'all home?
Are you looking for someone?
I ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head.
Nå bikker det over til den andre stemmen.
I ain't looking for nobody. Mama just need a place to lay her head, darling. Whole darn neighborhood got cleared out. Ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since looking for a place to hunker down.
Faen, nesten Borat, jo.
I've been running ever since looking for a place to hunker down.
Why did they evict you?
They said our building looked a mighty solar hit, or some wackadoo like that. Yellow fellas rushed in, threw folks out on their high knees, grabbed a few of them up too. Told others to get like nothing happened.
Skal jeg tørre det? Vi prøver.
Oh, bless your heart. Just don't go opening up for any of them yellows that come knocking. The second you do, they'll be dragging us both of God knows where.
Bars. Oi! Det der er jo Garys Mod Burn Victim-karakteren, jo.
Hey! Can you let me in, pal?
What happened to you?
I got caught in the midway while putting out the forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally.
Why aren't you at a hospital? Sykehus er kanskje lagt ned. Det er kanskje ikke noe sykehus oppe. What are you going to do?
I wanted to keep putting out those fires. I wish I could have died back there instead of the guys. But they made it pretty clear. I've done enough. Now I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. The only thing I can do now is rely on human kindness.
Faen, kom inn.
Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us the slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone who does ends up dead?
Here I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. En FEMA note. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Så alle som blir med til FEMA dør? Så det betyr de folka som han FEMA-karen har tatt med nå, de har daua, så hun med dattera har daua. Han karen som satt og chilla i det rommet der inne, han også mest tenkelig daua da. Jeg vet ikke når jeg skal save, når det er vits for det.
Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone.
Mistet de signalet? Hva skjer her? Det bildet der har ikke vært på de andre greiene som har kommet opp.
Silence is the hairbringer of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness in the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky scent substances. Saruman innuendas. Saruman innuendas.
Saruman inundance.
Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describes a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you're able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned.
Da vet vi det. Nå har jeg noen flere folk og question her også, som han.
So god them hot.
Jeg vil teste deg. Jeg tror jeg vil teste... Altså, historien hans hørtes ganske accurate ut, så vi sjekker øret hans. Om vi kan se noe, det er ingenting. Tror ikke han er infected, han er mest tenkelig bare en brandmann som faktisk gjorde jobben sin. Men så er det de to her da. Vi sjekker øya dine. Even the memory of her eyes unsettled me, so forgive me, you wish to see my own. Han er litt rød, men han hører stemmer, så han er kanskje sliten. They say those who weep over much see the world in deeper shades, but I have not wept in a long time. I no longer search for her face. Acceptance is truly the hardest lesson. Let me walk my path alone. Spare your bullets. hvem vet, den sykdommen kan komme fra noe annet da. Jeg kommer til å gjøre noe jeg angrer på nå. Uansett hvem av de så kommer jeg til å angre. Fuck. Much better. Whenever I gazed into her eyes, I found the heavens themselves reflected in those milky pools. And now emptiness, black holes, drawing me deeper and deeper, only to find echoes now reside in those sockets. Foreign words, foreign voices, the dead speaking in her place. Fuck. Jeg vet ikke om det der var det rette valget å gjøre. Ok, vi prøver oss. Oh, darling, please don't let me put nobody in. I need to test you. Well, do you want to check, darling? I want to see in your eyes, busted vessel. Darling, I've always had a busted vessel in my eyes. Don't you see how you reckon you figure I'm a visitor with it? Du infected. Du en av de. Yes, jeg visste det. Jeg synes øya dine var alt for funky.
What a world!
What now?
I happened to notice a firearm. Came to show me your license.
That's none of your business. What's your problem with me? Jeg har jo sikkert ikke en license.
I'm merely trying to figure out who it is I'm dealing with. You got defensive, so I hit a nerve that means no license. You think the rules don't apply to you. You think you can sniff out threats while no one's allowed to scrutinize you. Well, actually, you're wrong. But you know what they say. There's always a bigger fish.
Would you cut the bullshit?
Pardon my language, but to use your... Pardon my language, but to use your vernacular, are you not the one feeding everyone? Bullshit with your test. Sniffing around, treating everyone like a potential killer. But sure, let's not point fingers at the real murderer, because maybe, just maybe, there are no visitors at all. And what would that make you? A maniac? Abusing your position? Exploiting the chaos to satisfy your bloodlust? And the people, they hear the panic on the radio and you rush to your doorstep like flies to manure. Tell me, how many of those who came in at the very beginning actually survived at this point? Just as I suspected. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Jeg kan snakke med søstra da. I just need you look sad. I do? Oh, I guess that's not surprising. I just have a lot on my mind. If the sun isn't exploding, why hasn't the heat subsided? Why does everyone keep saying this is the end of the world? I heard it on the news. They didn't say it directly, but it seems like the days are only getting hotter. The climate is changing, which means animals are dying because they can't adapt to the new weather. What's going to happen to us? How's your sister? She's afraid of losing everything. I don't think we have anything to lose. We're nothing but specks of dust in a constantly expanding universe. No one has any need for us. There is no one else. If our planet disappears, no one will grieve for us. There won't be anyone or anything left to grieve. But my sister is terrified of that. Jeg liker hvordan jeg føler liksom at jeg får connecta med karakterene her litt. Jeg liker hvordan spillet lagd, hvordan writing på disse karakterene. Okay, la oss se ut vinduet. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Okay, hva det noe her ute? Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper carefully, not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residence homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Damn, Jesus. Folk do be chilling da. Oh nei. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. Fra det han brennende mannen sa, så blir de mest tenkelig drept. Så jeg spør ham hva som skjer i byen. Repercussions. Keep resisting and there will be even more outbreaks that need wiping out. Hiding visitors only makes them multiply. And that only leads to more violence. How long is all of this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. So what now? We need people. 2 to be precise. It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. Fine if it helps. Thank you for your understanding. We'll bring these people back. Nei! Han der jeg litt usikker på. Han der vet jeg ikke var en visitor. For ellers hadde han drept folk, liksom.
Men nå kan jeg ikke snakke sånn her lenger.
Shit. Balls. Come. Faen. Jesus fucking Christ.
Shaman Durek? Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Who are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes, death's influence is strong here. Det er jo ikke rart, for jeg har slakta flere her da. What's been happening here anyway? In case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for a peace? A world where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Skal jeg prøve å... Jeg må ha litt bein i nesa. Kulter og sånt, det pleier aldri å gå bra. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps, let them stay. Yes, I doubt it shall take very long. De kommer kanskje til å komme etterpå da. Jesus fuck. Hvem har bart det samme her da? Det er jo han. Han har tenner rundt her, og så har han kukker rundt her. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Huh. That's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pulled a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Hvis jeg tar a half-naked visitor, kanskje han karen her leter etter han? Eller kanskje han blir drept av han? Hvis jeg forteller han at jeg har et våpen selv, kanskje han ikke vil være en så stor trussel for meg? Vi prøver den. So we're trying to keep order too? Good. But I don't trust you. I need to see this all through on my own terms, and I intend to. You rest up, we'll talk later. Jeg vet ikke om det var det bra valget, men han liker at jeg også liksom holder order. La oss legge oss.
Good afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with the FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals has been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Dangerous new cult. Ok, jeg gidder ikke å se det, for jeg vet allerede hva det gjør. I just need to gather my strength if only someone would lend me some. How are you holding up? I went out last night to find my husband. I walked around a few places I thought he might be, and I found him. He'd taken a pill. We bought them to take together in case things got bad. He took one. He was too scared he didn't even wait for me to go with him. He took it, he swallowed the pill alone before the sun swallowed him first. Men det var noe... ja, de kom inn uansett, de der. Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walked
the blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness, eternal, and we have found the path to her death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashing of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia, we clawed at the vial, seeking life's meaning, and its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. Jeg må sjekke deg. Jeg må se øya dine. Du er infected. Faen, jeg må gjøre det. Du er infected. Han var ikke infected. Faen, han sa ingenting. Jeg må teste deg også. La meg se øynene dine. Du må være infected, du også. Fuck. Hva med deg da? Øynene dine. Du også. Nei, jeg trykket feil. Faen. Jeg kommer til å bli så slakta. Jeg kommer til å bli så fucking slakta, mann. Jeg kommer til å bli så fucked. Jeg kommer til å bli så jævla fucked, mann. Vi får bare sove, faen. Ingen har daua, da. Eller det vet jeg kanskje ikke før på dagen, da. Ok, vi får sjekke vinduer igjen. There's no time for this today. What? Hvorfor får jeg ikke sett ut vinduene? Okay. I wasn't planning to drop by, but I had a vision. Something strange is happening here. When I look at your house, a certain passage comes to mind. Like when you face something so dark that you don't want anything anymore. The cold earth watches you. Did you do something? I don't know what you mean. I think you do. Something follows you, a trail of darkness in your wake. This isn't how it was meant to go. Being afraid to die, trying to survive, well, that's only natural. But you wandered from the path. In your fear, you've only brought death closer. I don't think I can fix this, I'm sorry. Dying is terrifying. I know that well. Huh? The dread alone can drive you mad. It pushes you toward terrible decisions. I can see the plans they had laid out for you, yet seeing what lay ahead only made things worse. Er det meg? What was it that scared you so? Pain? Fading away? You can't stop it. Sooner or later. But you chose sooner. Of de banke meg? I'm truly sorry. Drepte jeg for mange mennesker? They threw you out into the street. Unarmed, bloodied. Der kommer også Sola. You have no strength left to crawl away from the sunlight. No way to end your suffering on your own terms. You'll burn slowly. And there's no one left to blame. Unless... Yes, I'm a murderer. So much blood. Fikk jeg en dårlig ending nå? Everyone you met seemed an enemy. Fear blinded you and others merely finished what you had already begun. Så jeg bare... fuck! Og så drepte jeg liksom alle de jævla munkene, eller de der cultists. Altså jeg drepte jo dritmange egentlig. Jeg trodde jeg gjorde det riktige valget. Men, I guess, paranoiaen tok over til slutt. Og jeg ble... for defensiv med hva jeg skulle velge. Så jeg tok den enkleste utveien, uansett om de var menneskelige eller
en visitor. Det spillet her fikk meg til å egentlig tenke litt på meg selv, liksom. Yes, det det for denne videoen her. Hvis dere likte den, hvorfor ikke legge inn en tommel opp eller en tommel ned, så ser jeg visuelt om dere likte den, eller ikke likte den. Så håper jeg at dere heller ikke hadde noe mot en såpass lang video som det her. Hvis jeg ser at denne videoen her får veldig god tilbakemelding, så skal man ikke se bort ifra at senere videoer også kan bli lange, som dette. Hvis dere har lyst til å få med dere mer fra denne kanalen her, hvorfor ikke subscribe og trykk på bjella, for da får dere en varsling hver gang jeg laster opp en ny video, eller når jeg går live. Takk igjen for at dere så denne videoen her, så håper jeg at jeg ser dere i neste. Ha det bra!